Yeah, I can never be a fuck nigga. You did? Let's go. Son of a king. Yeah.
This beat is on fire.
Haters talking greasy, I ain't down with that shit. No. Nigga wanna see me cause I fuck on this bitch. But I don't understand how this ever could happen. I mean, I never understood, cause a player be mackin' from the land of the skrill, where them young niggas kill. I prefer that they didn't, but they shootin' for real. So I carry that still, while I stay on my mission, cause it's enough for everybody, man. I hope that they listening. Flexing on these damn hoes, state to state doing shows, getting money on the road. This is what it's hitting for. Drop it like a 6-4.
Man, I go by the name Tailor Beats. I've been doing this for about 15 plus. So, you know, plus 15 years in the game. The first song that I heard that made me really want to get into this was Ghetto Jam by Domino. You know, that was the first record where I heard somebody rapping and singing pretty much at the same time. And that vibe was really what I liked, you know, with the percussion and, you know, the nice sample. Everything went together and it just made it anyway. You know, I started playing drums in the church when I was 5, so by the time I heard that record, I mean, it was already in me. I just didn't know that that's what I wanted to do exactly, was, you know, rap music. But it was a good, you know, collection, man, and I liked it, and it worked for me. So I from that point on, I just started messing with the music even more. And here we are today. Absolutely. I mean, I rap, produce, sing, you know, so songwriter, of course. Right now, you have to go with Future being the #1. I mean, Future is definitely the #1 guy. Then from there, you have Drake. He's very influential. And, you know, as far as the new guys coming, you got, like, you know, the Migos. You know, a lot of people are, you know, taking their sound and running with it, so, you know, it's all good, though. I mean, definitely, man. It's always been room for conscious rap. I think that's what the problem is right now. I think that's a big issue right now, is there's only one type of music being heard, and that's pretty much trap or just, you know, the club music. And that's cool for the club, but then from the club, what are you listening to? You know, when you wake up every morning on your way to work, is it the same music that you listen to on your way to the club? You know, is it the same music you listen to when you come from church? Is it the same music you is it the same music you listen to when you're having problems and you can't, you know, there's music for all moods and all, you know, places. So I think that it's definitely, and it always has and always will be, room for conscious rap. I would say I'm On. I'm On is the song, definitely. Because I produced it and it has live guitar on it, and it's more like my Pimp C record to me. It has the organ in it, it has me talking shit, it has me singing, it has me rapping, it has every element that I bring to the music in there. And I wrote everything. It's my turn. I mean, I've been doing this 15 plus. I mean, I've been behind the scenes a lot with the producing and songwriting, but I think it's time for people to know that as an artist, I'm here. As a producer, I'm here. You know, come work with me. You know, let's get this work. Well, in particular, on this LP, Son of a King, I worked with, you know, Propane. I worked with Little O from the SUC. I have Tailor Beats on there. I have Swisser House, Surreal, the first lady of Swisser House. Everybody know her. What's good? What's happening? And as far as people that I've produced a lot of people. I mean, but the names that you would know pretty much from Houston probably be Little O, Tailor Beats, and ESG. That's actually a good question. Yeah, it has, because in the industry, it's pretty much, I was told, and way back in the day, that it's a copycat industry. So everybody's pretty much copying the next person and adding just a little bit here and a little bit there. So when you're being totally original, you're pretty much placed in a box. So either you break out and have a big single, or you're gonna be in that box. So yeah, it's tricky, but you have to just persevere and keep it going. It'll come around, but that's the penalty you pay for being original. The title of this LP is called Son of a King. Pretty much self-explanatory. My dad is from Lagos, Nigeria. He's the first of the firstborn, and I'm the firstborn of the firstborn, and so on. So, which makes me a prince. He is a king, and we really seldom talk at all. We had like a brief reunion, and pretty much that's all I needed was to get the closure. So I was in the middle of making singles, and we pretty much got in contact with each other, and from that point on, I was able to let everything that I had go, all the beef that I had. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna name this LP Son of a King, because that's exactly what I am. So, and I want people to know exactly what and who I am. So I would say that would be the perfect word, because it's pretty much me coming from behind the boards and saying, okay, this is where I'm at. Let me tell you my story. So, I couldn't get everything down, but I think the main thing is I want people to accept that, I'm being honest, and I want to put out good music. That's the main thing. But under that, underneath that all, I just want people to know that this is actually me as an artist coming out and pretty much letting people know that this is who I am, this is what I've been through. I've probably never told you before, but this is what it is, So. Okay, well, cool, man. I mean, I produced the majority of the records, and I had production from Seven, the producer. He laced me with a hot joint. And I also had production from I'm Donnie Houston. He actually produced Higher. And I have production from G&B Productions. I mean, that is the plan, because like I said, I was just making singles. I think that all of these are actual singles, but this will definitely be the first one, because that's the one that everybody picks, man. We'll give them all kinds of songs, and they'll pick that one. So we're just gonna let them decide, man. I call up, G&B Productions, Galvin and B-Don, D-Luck B-Don was good. And, we sitting around chilling at a session. They're playing me some beats, and I'm like, man, all these beats are good, but that's not really what I was looking for. I came actually looking for something. So I guess they seen the look on my face, and they were like, well, what actually do you need? And I was like, well, man, honestly, man, I need like a strip club record. That's pretty much what I need. That's the only thing that's lacking. And they said, okay, well, I think we got the record. Now, when they played the track, it was a complete song. I mean, it was Beat King featuring Beat King featuring Beat King. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like 3 verses or something on there. And I'm like, there's no way in hell he's gonna take this. This is a single. Why wouldn't he keep it? But they called him, and everything worked. About a week and a half later, I had all the files, I had everything, it was all good. And I'm listening to it, my brother and I, and we like, man, we need an artist on it, man. We need somebody that can, carry the load too. So we sent it to an artist who I won't name, and he bitched out and acted like a hoe and didn't get on the record. So I was like discouraged, and I'm like, man, you know what, man, let's scratch the song almost. And then my brother called the next day and was like, man, how about we put Surreal on there? And I'm like, I guess that'll be good to have a female on it. We haven't had a male-female song going back and forth. Okay, cool. And he sent her the record, man, and once I got the record back, I was like, damn, I She talking about, you know, doing this and doing that, you know what I'm saying? So I had to, you know, get in and get active. So, but it was real good, and she pushed the song to get to the level that it is now. So, you know, here we are. We have people that are hollering at us right now. I mean, with the way that we put the product out, master for iTunes, and really just covering all bases, we're staying independent. I mean, if somebody wants to do a joint venture, then that's fine. But we've put all our money up. We've put all the time. We've got all the connects. You know, at this point, really, management is probably more needed than a record deal. So we're just gonna keep pressing, and whatever happens, happens. You know, I just want you to say, you know, shout outs to everybody that you know, vibe with me and my music, because I really appreciate it, and I do it for the people that like music, that really like quality in their music. So if you vibing with me, man, I fuck with you. And I also gotta say, man, shout out to all the love that's going on in Houston right now. It's a movement that's going on that's pretty much almost undescribable. Everybody's dealing with everybody, it seems, and if we keep that going, it was 2005, I believe, almost 10 years ago, when boys was going platinum out here. So let's just keep that going, and man, we'll see. I'll see you at the top. I know I'm gonna be there, so let's go. Man. Okay, so if I had to be in the dreamland, I'm gonna say Tupac. But other than that, I would say Devin the Dude. Devin the Dude. Yeah. Yeah, Devin the Dude, man. Straight because, I mean, he's like, I'm almost following under his path, you know, producing, singing, almost talented to where people kind of shun you out, but he always rises back. Like, he'll do something with Dre, and he'll be on the West Coast tour, or he'll be with Snoop, or Be Real, or he's always actively moving and still doing what he got to do. So when I do get the chance, that's who I want to work with.
Headed down 288, blowing good and I'm thinking straight. A nigga mind on that paper chase. I gotta hustle hard, a nigga can't wait. I gotta move fast, I gotta keep the pace. You better keep the pace. Gotta keep the faith before you eat your food. You better say your grace and I'm gone. I'm faded, I'm papered up and they hate it. Yeah, I'm rolling, I made it. I'm a prince and nigga, you basic. Always smoking that good, I'm always up to no good. Twisting up a backwood, living life like a real nigga should. I'm on my P's and Q's daily. I'm always smoking that broccoli, and bet a motherfucker can't stop me. And I know that might sound cocky, but I don't give a damn, I'm a G. And that's all I'm ever gonna be. Stay high for the rest of my life, until a nigga D.I.E.
And my greatest